Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks. Today I've got something really exciting to share with you. This is Penguin Place. This is a brand new set that is coming out in the winter catalogue, the mini catalogue, which is due to release on the 3rd of August. Now I really wanted to wait until I shared this with you, but I couldn't. Okay, it is just the cutest thing in the world. And this bundle is £29.50 to buy, so it is an absolute bargain. And these are just the cutest penguins you have ever seen. The sentiments are happy birthday, season's greetings, lots of thanks, I like you a lot all, it's like a little except a lot, to the coolest friend ever, be cool, be chill, be merry. And it comes with this punch. Now, we also have a celebration catalogue which is coming out on the 3rd of August. And in there, if you spend £45, you can get the Penguin Designer Series paper, which is gorgeous. So this is the A side, and the B side is trees. The A side, this penguin here that you see, actually fits in the punch, and the B side is just a pattern. This is the B side, which is patterned. We've got foxes, snowmen, and here again, and then we've got stripes, and then this one which is super cute too, and this one's really nice. And there is one other sheet, but I'll have to show you that here because I've used it all, this one. So this is the A side, and if I turn it over, that's the other side. So today we are making a bookbind fold card, which looks like this. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I will run through the measurements for this card. I did originally cut this card whilst filming, but then the telephone rang. So I have a piece of cardstock which is 11 inches by 4 1/4, and it's scored at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. So I'm going to fold and burnish these score lines first, and this one is going to fold backwards like this. So what I'm going to do first is, that's my 4x4 piece. This piece measures 1 inch by 4. This is just the back side of that one. Okay, so I'm going to stick this piece down first onto our card, and I want the stars showing on the top. So that's that piece. I shall stick this piece down next, and then we will do our ribbon, which is a double bow. I'm going to show you how to make it. I've only recently learned how to do this myself, and I have to be honest with you, some days it just happens for me and it goes really, really well, and other days I'm honestly pulling my hair out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It drives me crazy. So first up, I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon to go inside here. So I need a bit of double-sided tape here, just to hold our ribbon in place. The one that I initially made it was all joined together, so the tails actually wrapped around the card. But what I found was I couldn't get it right every single time that I wanted to do it, and I wasted a lot of ribbon. So for this card, I'm going to wrap the ribbon and then just tie the bow so the tails will come facing inwards on our card. And then we're going to pull this one down, keeping it as straight as we can. And now we'll glue this section down. Like that. Okay, now let's do the double bow ribbon. So I'm not going to cut this off just yet, okay? So this is my tail here. Okay, I'm going to move these fingers out of the way. One. So I'm just doing figure of eights. And how far your fingers are is actually how big your bow is going to be. Okay, and then I'm going to push that in between. Oh, see, I told you. Now push this piece through your fingers, like it's not going to play ball for me, like that, and then pull it tight like that, and then you are going to tie a knot. I hope you can see this okay. And then pull it off of your fingers, and there you have your double bow. So and what I'm going to do is, with my trusty glue dots, I'm going to add the bow to the center here, and I can trim these down later. So that's my first thing. Now let's do the piece of white for the inside. So I have a small piece of the DSP. This measures 1/2 inch by 4 inches, and my white blank is also 4 inches, and I'm just going to put this stripe just across the bottom. You can put it on the side if you wish. It's entirely up to you. And just try to get it as straight as you can. I wouldn't normally cut it to size, if I'm honest. I usually always have a bit of an overhang just in case, but that's perfect. Open up our card and pop this in the center. Sorry, I don't know if I've got my head in the way then. And there, that's the inside of our card. Then I have some layering circles, and I'm just going to pop one on top of the other. And that's going to go in the centre of our card. The sentiment is going to be on dimensionals, so, and the ribbon stands up quite high, so I'm not adding lots of dimension, because at Christmas time especially we send a lot of cards, and I really don't want it to, I want this to go as just a regular really. So let's get stamping. So I've got my black ink and I've got my penguin here. And I'm looking for a nice piece of scrap that will, yeah, that'll go, I think. And I'll just give this a quick wipe off. And pop the lid on my black. And then I am going to get his feet and his beak. There's his beak and his feet. I'm going to do his feet first, I think. And I'm using pale papaya for this. Oh no, I pressed too hard. That's what happens if you press too hard. No problem, because it is just ink. Open my black. Oh man, it's all going wrong today. Emergency side. Dip my fingers in it too. This is a brand new ink pad. What is going on? That's better. There, and there I was worried about the ribbon going wrong. Right, move my penguin out of the way. Move that out of the way, because I'm definitely going to dip into that. Okay, this time I'm not going to press too hard. That's better. And then his little beak. And the beak, actually, you line it up with this line here. So just like that. And I'm going to put that there. So now I'm going to pop him in here, line him up. So this piece here is waste. So what you can do, oh, I don't like that. What you could do is you could cut this one in black and stamp on this white one. I'm going to do that again. I didn't like that. Apologies. feet. And then his nose. Ooh. In the pale papaya. A little bit lower than I would have liked, but it's okay. Oops. And then pop him in there. I'm trying to get the white layer around him as even as possible. Woo. And that there is our little penguin. Put my punch to one side, just get rid of all these scrappy pieces and close up my ink. And now I'm just going to place him with Tombow glue in the centre. My glue is really struggling in this heat. Usually it either just comes out too fast or it gets clogged up quite easily. And pop my little penguin in the centre, just like that. I've got mini dimensionals and I'm just going to get my sentiment for this one, which is be cool, be chill, be merry. And they're very new, they stick to you more than anything else. And I'm going to ink that up. Now I have got very tiny scraps here that I'm going to stamp on, and I don't know if you can see, it is just shy of 1 centimetre. Okay. And I'm going to put that there. And then I have a piece of the fresh freesia, and this is just over 1 centimetre. And I'm going to pop that in the centre like that with my glue. This glue is horrendous today. Sorry, my son is listening to Eye of the Tiger. Don't know if you can hear that. Okay, so that there is my sentiment. I think it is as straight as I'm going to get it. And now for some dimensionals, I'm going to pop those on the back and we're going to put that across. I'm using the mini dimensionals. So I've got 4 on here. And just peel the backings off. And there we have it. There is our finished card. How cute is he? I'll just give you a second to look at that. I love this set. I've been so excited. I couldn't wait to share this with you. I know you can't order it yet. However, the 3rd of August, it will give you something to look forward to. You will not be disappointed, and it is such a bargain at £29.50. Honestly, I couldn't believe my luck when I saw this in the catalogue. I initially bought the puffins because I wanted penguins, and I said to my husband, I'm going to make an igloo. And he reminded me that puffins do not live in igloos. So now that I have a penguin, guess what I'm going to be making? I'm going to try to make igloo cards. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to place an order, please do get in touch with me. I'd be really happy to help you. And if you want a catalogue, give me a shout and I will get some in and send them out to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.